Good afternoon, Geminis. Welcome to my channel, Spirit Nine Incorporated. It's a pleasure to have you with me this afternoon. I am recording on the 18th of May, 2022, and this forecast is for the entire month of May. I'd like to commence with some astrological information that happened on April 30th regarding the solar eclipse, the partial new moon solar eclipse that we had in Taurus at 10 degrees. Now, for you, Gemini, that fell in your 12th house, and the 12th house has to do with rest and reflection and spiritual awareness and spiritual growth. Even for those of you that, delve into meditation, it really is a house of taking just some time to step back and go deep within and meditate and reflect. And it's a really beautiful experience to have. It actually allows for a healthier sense of spiritual awareness and elevation and ascension. It had a beautiful trine as well, which allowed the deeper connection within yourself. And it allowed you also to not only move through those emotions of whatever you were reflecting on, for those of you that are resonating, but you also had the support of the spiritual realm in doing so. And not only that, how it reflected, even with respect to career and or employment changes for some of you Geminis that have been and continue to look to do that because you wish to be aligned in an environment that is, aligned with you and who you are today. So really beautiful time. You had Pluto in the 8th house, and that had you, additionally doing some really deep diving for those of you that are resonating, as mentioned in the aforementioned, and really evaluating how you wish to align with your true self and how that will unfold even in a career choice for you. Venus, your ruler, who also rules Taurus, Venus, who rules Taurus, is not your ruler. Mercury is your ruler, but Venus rules Taurus, and so we have to look at that planet, at that sign as well. Has been asking you to really manifest your best and most beautiful self, Gemini. So Jupiter conjunct the 10th house, which has to do with how you show up for yourself and the world. And, again, career standings has been in support of this. Now, the new moon, solar eclipse that we just, lunar eclipse that we just had in Scorpio, Gemini. Let me just reflect here on my notes. Yeah, the full moon that we just had in Scorpio was a lunar eclipse on May 16th, Gemini. For you, that fell again in an area that has to do with your day-to-day work, balance, and even your health and well-being, which is your 6th house. Your inner and outer well-being continues to be a focus for healthier movement forward, Gemini. I think a lot of you have truly been delving into that because you are not wanting to take, baggage from the past 4 years even inclusive, with the new visions you have for yourself that are much healthier and much more aligned with you moving forward. So it's a really, good and healthy choice because you want to work from a balanced place, not only within yourself, but in your outer arenas of whatever, employment and or career position you hold when it comes to your day-to-day work and balance of the life-work balance. Now, Mercury, your ruler, has been retrograde in your 12th house, which is that house of reflection and spirituality that I just mentioned in the aforementioned with that last eclipse that we had in Taurus back on April the 30th. And it's been allowing you to take the time to really integrate what and who is of help to you and what and who has not been of help to you, with an emphasis on connecting with your spiritual self. You're really, a lot of you Geminians are truly, really delving into your spirituality and holding faith in that and moving forward as that being your source of strength and it allows you to clear what no longer is a part of you, which then allows you the upliftment and the energy that you need to move forward in a really brand new way, Gemini. So these are really beautiful transits that you've been hopefully being able to engage with, as they have been very positive since April 30th, moving through the balance of May. I just want to pull a few energy cards from the Animal Spiritual Oracle deck. I'll close out with just some details with the Cat Tarot, and then one card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck, Gemini. And let's just take a look to see what's been happening for you for the month of May. Won't delve too much into the past because we're releasing the past, we're moving forward, and we don't want to put energy or focus on the past. You want to release what hasn't served you and move forward in your meditation, in your prayer, in your spiritual upliftment, and in knowing that what has your name on it, what the heavens has stamped your name to receive, no one else can receive, Gemini. So bear that in mind as you move forward in this beautiful healing and uplifted spiritual manner. All right, again, this is for Gemini from May 2022. Thank you for joining me, all of you Geminians out there. I do hope you're well, and a happy birthday to all of you Geminians out there. All right, so the first card out for your most recent past, Gemini, we have the Koi Fish Spirit, knowing that there's always enough. The numerical number 36 reducing to a 9. 9 means action and forward movement. Now, this has been in your recent past. It did come up in the reverse, which not only reflects to the past, but also is suggesting that perhaps, for some of you Geminians, it was challenging as you were going through transitions and you weren't certain how you were going to get from one day to the next. And however that resonates for you, whether that be personally or professionally, financially, what have you, for each of you it will be different. But the point of the energy of this oracle is to suggest that there were some delays, there were some challenges. I think a lot of you have already come through them. And for those of you that are still navigating, you are moving through those challenges by remaining focused on your spiritual self to help uplift you and remind you of your faith and taking action for positive unfoldment for you in that which you desire, whether that's personal situation or professional situation. So you're navigating through it beautifully, Gemini. In your immediate energy, we have the Mouse Spirit, tending to the small things. Now that did come up in the reverse. And this is to suggest with the numerical number of 40, which reduces to a 4, may have to do with, for some of you Geminians, with your foundation, even your most deepest inner psychological foundation, as 4 is indicative of, the 4th house in astrology, which is family, home, familial lines, foundation, security, financial stability as well. Change perhaps has been afoot for some of you Geminians with respect to that. It has been, I'm feeling instinctively challenging for some of you, but you are tending to the details. And for those of you that have perhaps overlooked some details with the changes you wish to make for positive forward movement in the arenas of your choice, the Mouse Spirit in the reverse is to suggest that, slow and steady wins the race, not to be difficult on yourself, not to be, it's important to be gentle with yourself as you navigate through these changes. Perhaps there have been some delays for some of you being able to make those changes. Perhaps for some of you, there have been some details that have been overlooked insofar as how you choose to move forward in your new beginning. For some of you, it just may, be that it's been challenging because you've felt stuck. For some of you, there's about 4 or 5 different ways that this energy can play out. Those are the instinctive energies that I am perceiving. And again, this is to suggest that as you navigate and move forward, Gemini, in whatever arenas are afoot and are being changed for you during this time, here within the next 6 months, as eclipse energy can last from 6 to 18 months. So please bear that in mind. There will be a lot of change for a lot of you Geminians. and you're really wanting it to be positive, and you're wanting to come from a place of, upliftment and spirituality to help you navigate through those changes as you move forward, leaving the past where it belongs in the past. And it's been challenging, and that's what this energy indicates in the reverse in your current energies. Now, moving forward into your forthcoming energies, we have the moth spirit. It's a beautiful energy. It speaks of surrendering, Gemini. Surrender to what you need to surrender to allow you to eliminate the baggage of the past and move forward. That's what this energy is indicating in your forthcoming energies. I think a lot of you Geminians are moving forward in that fashion, but it's just that it's been challenging. So don't be harsh on yourself. Try not to let, frustrations get the better of you. Continue to stay in a healthy form of alternative healing, be that prayer or meditation, knowing that what the universe has set up for you insofar as the abundance and the blessings that are yours to have, it has your name on it, Gemini. So, when you get down on yourself, for those of you that are feeling, a little run down or challenged or exhausted or frustrated or all of the above, know that the universe will uplift you, can uplift you, wants to uplift you, is uplifting you, but you need to allow the universe to do so. And the way you do that is by connecting through your source of healing, be that prayer, meditation, spiritual counsel in your most quiet times, whatever name you wish to label it, it all boils down to be the same energy. So it is suggested through the oracle messages as well as your astrological forecast for the month of May that I just preliminary this forecast with, that you're supposed to take the time to rest and reflect. It is suggested to do so that you can really hear the still small voice within, which is your higher self, which is the universe speaking to you in whispers and guiding you forward. Don't ever forget that, Gemini. We all go through challenging times. You're not alone. And, there's a time and a season for everything in its own space and time. So please remember that as you're navigating forward, and keep the enemy of fear and frustration at bay by remembering who you are. And who you are is a child of the Creator, of the Most High. So don't forget that as you manifest and envision your new beginnings that you wish to create for yourself, in spite of the way, things may be looking at this time. Hold that vision and move toward it as best as you possibly can with the guidance of the universe. And really felt that I needed to share that message with you, Gemini. So this being said, let's take a look at some details with the tarot. I'm going to take a look at your most recent past energies of There's Always Enough. And you had that in the reverse with the koi fish right here. It's just been some challenging times. All right, so the first part out, Gemini, to clarify the koi fish spirit from your most recent past, we have the Page of Pentacles, and that is in the upright. And yeah, some of you Geminians have been feeling that there has been a delay with finances. There is a message coming towards you if it has not already. Again, this is of the most recent past. It could be the last 4 months, 4 weeks, 4 years, however that resonates for each of you will be different. But the Page of Pentacles is indicative of a message of finances coming to you. Perhaps some of you have been applying for work. There's been a delay in hearing, hence the koi fish spirit in the reverse of being challenged with your finances, and then a message has come through or will be coming through shortly with respect to perhaps a new piece of employment for some of you, perhaps a message just regarding investments and or money of some fashion or another. For others of you, as pentacles are indicative of money, and it is in the upright. So if you Geminians that are resonating with this forecast thus far have not received yet a message of money, it is on the way, and or investments of some sort. It is financially related. So clarifying the Page of Pentacles, we have the Three of Cups in the upright. This is beautiful. This is a celebration. It is positive. Your cups are overflowing with love and support and universal support. So this is a very positive energy and a positive reinforcement of that which you're needing, that you have been waiting upon, that has been delayed, has already forthcome. And if it hasn't for some of you, it is on the way, as the Page of Cups is a highly supported, spiritual, celebratory energy. And it does have to do with your finances as well. It could be that, you have some family members here that are supporting you financially because they love you so very much, and they're helping you out at this time in a time of need. That's not going to be for all of you. That's just for some of you. Moving into your current energies of the Mouse Spirit, tending to those small details. This energy in the reverse, again, as I mentioned earlier, is suggestive of, bearing in mind to not overlook the details in the fashions of which you wish to move forward in your current energies. Clarifying that, we have the Justice card in the reverse. For some of you Geminians, it feels as though some of you feel that there's an injustice in your life in some capacity. Again, it could be financially related, or for some of you feeling a lack of love and support. This will not resonate for all of you, but for some of you, that is what this energy is suggesting here. But again, it is to bear in mind that in order to feel more balanced and feel that there's a justification for the challenges that you've been going through, Gemini, again, for those of you that are resonating with this intuitive energy that I'm picking up on, it's really asking you to delve into your 12th house, that house of reflection and spiritual upliftment, and I say this respectfully, to remove any ego-oriented power trips out of the way. Let the past go. Whether you feel that is not justified, but it's important to release it because it's not helping you move forward by hanging on to it. And that's what this energy in the reverse would indicate. It would indicate to me intuitively that you're feeling, for some of you Geminis that are resonating with this, that there has been an injustice in some capacity. And it could also be financially related or investment related, with another individual or another entity of some sort. The energy is suggesting to release that frustration, to release that challenge, move forward from it, so that you can bring balance back into your spiritual, into your mental, and your physical and financial arenas. And you can do that, Gemini, because even though, some of you don't feel like you have the love and support from others, and that, finances will come through, you actually do. You just have to release the baggage here of the past that you're carrying over into your current energies in order to experience and to recognize who those new sources are for you. New people, new employment situations. There is a tremendous, profound energy here and suggestive energy of releasing the past so that you don't feel that there has, or if I may, how can I say this? Any injustices that you have felt from your most recent and or current energies. And again, this could be from the last 4 years or the last 4 weeks and any time in between. You need to let go of the past, Gemini, because it hasn't served you, hence the Justice card in reverse. It hasn't supported you. You have felt that there has been an injustice in certain areas of your life, be that personally or professionally. Wherever that resonates for you, for those that are resonating with this forecast, the message is to release it. Let it go. Ask your higher power to help you to release the injustices that you felt have been upon you from the past, whatever that means to you, and move forward. Because, we only have so much time here on earth, and the importance is to focus on that which is healthy and good for you, Gemini. And the past has not served you. So it's better to just release it and know that the universe has something much better in store for you that entities and people of the past couldn't offer you in a million years. But you need to release the past in order to clear the decks to receive the new. Otherwise, the universe can't bring it in for you. Very strong messages here. Clarifying the Justice card, look at that. In the upright, Gemini, the sun. So that just totally confirms everything that I just said about releasing the past. The sun is life, Gemini. It's the life force. Standing strong, planting beautiful seeds, having a healthy, financially, beautifully, bountiful foundation beneath you, lifting you up. The sun gives you life, feeling full, feeling blessed, moving forward into your new beginning in your current energies, Gemini. Congratulations for those of you that have moved through the challenging times and are coming out the other side, because as I mentioned, the universe has whole new beginnings for you, but cannot bring it in unless you release the past. And so for those of you that are still struggling and feeling a lack of justification from the past in any details that you thought should have been considered financially for you or otherwise, and perhaps it wasn't, let it go and focus on this beautiful energy, because this is what the universe wants to give you. And it does include a financially bountiful, blessed support system. New job, new people, new environment, feeling strong, feeling healthy, feeling like you're shining, the sun is resonating all around you, and you're feeling very blessed. So this is the energy to bear in mind, Gemini, and to focus on. That's the vision I told you to hold as you release the past of the injustices that you feel have befallen you, be the financial or employment or otherwise. The message is to release that, to receive this beautiful gift that the universe wishes to give you. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Wow, what an incredible turnaround. In your forthcoming energies, again, reminding a surrendering that is needed now with the moth spirit, surrendering the past, Gemini, so that you can receive these beautiful blessings from the universe. Clarifying that, we have this is the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is actually very positive, Gemini, in the reverse, because wands are indicative of fire elements, and they are suggestive of taking action. And the seven of Wands in the upright can be very battlesome, but in the reverse, it's releasing the battle. So here you are surrendering the battle of the past. The battle of the past injustices, Gemini, whatever that means for you, and welcoming the beginnings, new beginnings that the universe wishes to give you here with the sun shining down upon your energies, personally and professionally. Again, the Seven of Wands in reverse, you are surrendering the battle. As the moth spirit indicates and is reminding you to do, is to surrender now. Beautiful energy, very positive, and that's in your forthcoming energies. A lot of you Geminis that are still moving through the challenges, you are surrendering the battle. You're releasing the past because this is what you want. Beautiful. Clarifying the Seven of Wands in reverse, we have, there you go, in the upright, the Six of Pentacles, rebuilding your financial portfolio, Gemini. Starting afresh, starting new, surrendering the past, no longer wishing to battle, as the Seven of Wands in reverse confirms. And here you are with the Six of Pentacles in the upright. This is a beautiful energy of rebuilding your pentacles and moving forward, feeling rested and taking divine action as you are guided through the spiritual realm to rebuild your portfolio. Be that with an employment scenario, financial scenario, personal scenario, however it resonates for you. But that's what you Geminis, a lot of you Geminis are doing. And this again is for the month of May 2022. Bear in mind, this forecast is particularly strengthened with the eclipse energies that we have just been coming through on the Taurus-Scorpio axes. The Scorpio South Node is asking us to release that which doesn't serve us. And the Taurus axis is asking us to embrace that which is tangible through the guidance of our spiritual realms, so that what we're creating and and envisioning for ourselves can actually be manifested in the tangible forms, that which we can touch. And that's what the Six of Pentacles is confirming, because you're rebuilding your portfolio. It's beautiful. Lovely, lovely turnaround, because you're staying focused on the sun and the renewal, healing life force that the sun provides, blessing you bountifully. So keep that vision, Gemini, for those of you that are still feeling challenged, because you have an enormous amount of support here from the universe, as well as people, loved ones. I'm feeling very strongly family, close family. So please bear this in mind for those of you that are still navigating through delays and or challenges with relation to your finances. I'm going to close this forecast with one card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. Again, this is for Gemini for May 2022. Spirit and I Incorporated is genuinely appreciative of all of you. Thank you so much, Geminis, for helping my channel to grow by hitting that thumbs up button, liking my channel, subscribing and sharing. It is truly appreciated. And I really, really want to thank each and every one of you. And it's going to be a great year. And the way it's going to be a great year for those of us that are working positively with the astrological planets in their positive forms, as they have been in the last 2 months, it's important to use these energies for those of us that have the beautiful freedom to be able to do so, because as we are painfully aware, there are many, many places in the world that are being very, very challenged at this time, on so many levels, life and death matters, as we're very well aware of. So for those of us that have the beauty and the gift of freedom to move forward, it's a blessing. And so that's important to note, and it's important to recognize so that you can move forward. That being said, Gemini, one last card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck to close out this forecast for Gemini for May 2022. And we have the Wizard of Awareness. Beautiful. The spiritual number of the number 3, Gemini. This is in the upright. This would be likened to the Magician card in the Tarot. Being a wizard allows you, when it's in the upright, to alchemize anything in a most miraculous fashion, Gemini, by alchemizing with the divine. Once again, reiterating spiritual counsel. Here is the light of the divine right here. See that beautiful image of that light? It looks like an angel with wings coming out here, and there's the head, and then here's the body of light shining down on the wizard. This wizard is receiving spiritual blessings, spiritual guidance from the divine. And this is what this energy oracle is suggesting that you, Gemini, for those of you that are wishing to connect with your higher self spiritually, to allow that beautiful divine spiritual light to envelop your entire vessel and your entire inner spiritual well-being. And when you do so, you will find the clarity and the quiet strength to move forward, because you're listening to the still small voice within to show you how to move forward into that new arena of employment that you wish to obtain, how to release the past that hasn't served you, including people that have just done nothing but hindered you. Release all that baggage, because those of you that are doing so are truly alchemizing your inner world and your outer world, personally and professionally, with the support of the divine, which is the number 3 confirmation. It is a spiritual, divine source with a divine light shining in and around you to move forward, Gemini. So it's a beautiful, beautiful forecast, a little bit heavy in parts, but that's life, and we have challenges. It doesn't mean we're not going to have challenges, but what's important is how we navigate through those challenges. And the healthiest way to do so for your inner and outer well-being that I share with all the zodiacs is to be guided by the spiritual guidance from within, by the divine. As the divine's timing is always better than ours, and to be reminded that with the universe holds for you and has named for you to receive, Gemini, is yours. It's not meant to go to anybody else. It's meant to come to you. All you have to do is welcome it and receive it, and do so by releasing the past and allowing the new to come in, and giving thanks to your Creator for the blessings that are upon your life to be able to receive, and then navigate in faith-driven action forward. And that's the message. I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. I'd like to thank you again for joining me. Spirit Nine Incorporated truly appreciates all your support. Thank you so much. I'll be back soon for the June forecast forthcoming. Until then, Gemini, stay focused on your divine self and allow the universe to catapult you forward into your new beginning. Many blessings, Gemini. Talk to you soon. Good night for now.